Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an empties video of things that I've used up during June. So the first item that I have is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72 hour replenishing hydrator. I've been using Moisture Surge for probably about 4 years or so now, maybe a bit more, and I've been using it since I think it was called the Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief, I think it was called. Anyway, they reformulated it, same packaging, and the consistency of the moisturiser is still the same, but it feels just that little bit more hydrating on the skin, so win-win. This is a really sort of lightweight, there's just a tiny bit left along the sides here, really lightweight sort of gel cream consistency. And it absorbs really, really well into my skin. So I would say I'm a combination skin type because I have oily T-zone. I don't really have any dry patches on my skin. I've never really had an issue with that. But when I first started using this, I would have described my skin as very oily and almost slightly blemish prone, I suppose, rather than full-on acne prone. And I used to avoid moisturisers, and it was the worst thing that I could have done. And as soon as I started introducing a moisturiser that worked as this one does, my skin has been so much better. I can't stand really thick, heavy day creams, so this was absolutely ideal for me and really has helped to hydrate my skin. So I don't even know how many of these I've had. Obviously this is quite a big size. I think this is 125ml, and when I go on holiday I'm actually looking to get the supersize one. So that is my daily everyday moisturiser. I do have to admit I currently have a Ren moisturiser open. That's because it came in a box that I bought with a few other skincare items, so I really do need to start using up what I've got before I buy more, but I might have another one of these in my stash as well. Anyway, moving on swiftly. The next item is the Beste No. 9 Jelly Cleanser by Drunk Elephant, and as you can see this is a mini size and it came with a miniature, I think it's a day cream, I need to have a look. But yeah, these I think are a great way to try this kind of product, just the small sort of travel size, if you like. I really liked using this, so I used it as an evening cleanse, my second cleanse. I didn't use it to remove my makeup, but I also used it as a morning cleanse as well. Works really nicely. It does foam, sort of, I don't know if foam's the right word, lathers up perhaps, and a lot of those type of cleansers I do try and avoid because they leave my skin feeling really dry and tight, but this one didn't. So yeah, it's a nice cleanser to use. I probably would buy that again actually, because like I say, it was really nice. It's probably something that I would stick to using more in the summer months as opposed to winter. Not, like I said, not that I get dry skin or anything, but I can imagine that would be a great one when your skin's feeling just that little bit more yuck, if you know what I mean, from the summer. So the next item is a makeup item. So this is the Hourglass Caution Extreme Mascara. I did really enjoy using this when I first got it. The wand isn't huge, which is great. However, I did find I was quite clumsy with this still and was constantly getting it up here or under my eyes. My main issue with this is that if you try and put more than one coat of it on, it really does clump up. And when I was first looking at this in Space NK, somebody did actually say that to me, but I wanted to try it anyway. So I'm glad I've tried it. I'm not sure I would buy it again because for the price, I didn't get to use it. I didn't enjoy using it as much as what I enjoy using some other mascaras. So unfortunately, that one probably will be a no repurchase for me, unfortunately. Moving on to a couple more makeup items. These are both in the same category, but they are both brow pencils. So this is the MAC Brunette Eyebrows Pencil. I don't know why I'm trying to twist it because there's nothing left in it. But my issue with this, I would repurchase it, and I have repurchased it. This is the second or third one of these I've had. My main issue, however, is that where it's really soft, which is great because it's you can really brush it through your brows easily, it breaks very easily as well. So it's soft, but perhaps a bit too soft sometimes. I probably would rebuy it again. That's the annoying thing, because the tone of it, the colour of it, it suits me really well. So yeah, I probably would buy that again. And also the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which again, I would repurchase this. Again, it's really nice and soft as in with the MAC one, but probably not as soft actually, because this I don't think broke. I did have another one of these that broke easily as well, so maybe that one is slightly softer. This would not usually be broken like this. I did break it, but it would have a spoolie on the end. So you've got the crayon on one side and the spoolie on the other. As I say, I would rebuy that. It was really good, did the job. What else can I say? The next item is actually a deodorant. Now, this isn't normally the kind of thing I save to put in my empties, but I'm constantly on the lookout for deodorants that are paraben free, aluminium free, generally free from nasties. And there's not actually that many of them that I found that are just available in Boots or Superdrug. This one by Bionsen, however you say it, is aluminium free, mineral protective deodorant, paraben free and for sensitive skin. Now I bought 2 of these at the same time, smell really nice, and I think my only issue with it, 2 issues with it. One is that it did not last as long as some deodorants do. Whether that's anything to do with the formula or whether that's just me, I don't know, but it was okay, let's put it that way. But the thing that I found really irritating was actually that the nozzle was constantly blocking. So there I am trying to put my deodorant on and it's just all rolling out of the top of the nozzle because it just kept blocking. So personally, I find that quite irritating because sometimes in the morning when you're in a bit of a rush, you need to put it on quite quickly, and I couldn't because it kept blocking. So I've bought 2 different deodorants now. I'm not sure I'd repurchase that. It's perfectly fine. It's not really bad. I wouldn't say it does not work. It's just that it perhaps didn't last as long as I wanted it to. That could well just be me, but it does smell really nice, so that's a plus point. And keeping with the theme of smelling nice, I've managed to use up quite a lot more of these miniature perfume samples. So I mentioned in my last video that I was trying to use up not just skincare and makeup that I've got in my stash, but also things like these, the little sample size that you get that usually just sit in the drawer. So I've been trying to use them up. Obviously I'm not going to sit here and review all of these, but just to tell you the kind of thing that I've been using. Dior Poison, loved it. The Guerlain, I actually can't read that. I think it says Mon Guerlain, and I'm guessing that's the actual name of it up there, it's tiny. The J'adore, there's a few Dior perfumes. Miss Dior, absolutely beautiful. I love that perfume, it's gorgeous. Black Opium, Babe Saint Laurent, Tiffany & Co, Jimmy Choo, that's the original, and also the Chanel Gabrielle. Those were all really lovely. For my taste, I've said before, perfume is a very individual thing, but for my taste, those were really nice. The only one that I wasn't too keen on is the Spice Bomb by Viktor & Rolf. I've mentioned before that my absolute all-time favourite perfume is Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb. So it's a much more, say it again, summery scent. So it's sweet. This, I can still smell it. I'm not sure what it was that I didn't like about it. I think this smelled a bit more, as you'd expect for something that's called Spice Bomb, spicy. Which I know probably sounds a really stupid thing to say, but that is how I would describe it. And that is not really my kind of scent. I prefer sweet, floral, that kind of thing. So that was probably the only one out of, what, 10 perfumes that I didn't like. So that's pretty good going. Or maybe not, because that could cost me a fortune if I decided I liked all of those. So out of all of those, I would say my favourite is the Miss Dior. And my least favourite is the Spice Bomb by Viktor & Rolf. I still have plenty of sample sizes for perfumes to get through. So that's it, a really quick empties for June. I have, although we're only 1 week into July, there's quite a few things already in the box waiting for my July empties post, so I will have more to show you then. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the box below, let me know if you've tried any of these things or if they're things that you want to try. And if you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button. See you again soon. Bye.